Welcome to the Geekly Munchdown, the show where I snack while I talk about all the things that went down in pop culture and geek culture over the last week. And this week, our snacks are prime blue raspberry from Smarties, Lay's, and biltong chips. For those of you who don't know what biltong is, it's basically a dried and cured beef piece, almost like jerky but better. So anyway, let's get started on what went down this week. This past week was kind of busy. The actors' strike came to an end. Marvel had a few news stories or made the headlines a few times this week. James Gunn confirmed a few things about the DCU and some of his other projects, including some Superman news. I know all you Superman fans will definitely love this, and I have some big news myself. Also, please go check out my Instagram page for some awesome pop culture content, as well as some upcoming competitions that I will be running during December, because Christmas is just 6.5 weeks away. Actually, 5.5 weeks away. First off, the actors' strike finally came to an end. It's been a long 3 or 4 months, and believe me, I'm just as relieved as the actors. We were praying for this, and it's good to know that the studios finally budged on a few things, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence, which was one of the actors' main concern, as well as compensation. This is a little hard, but still really good. Now all that's left is the final details in the contract, which hopefully will be sorted out this week so the actors can get back to work. I know some actors are already back. I don't really know how these things work. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just happy for the actors. And on to Marvel. I'm gonna start with the good news, which is actually some sad news. The Loki season 2 finale aired last week Friday, and it was one of the best TV finales ever. I have to say, this show really drew on my heartstrings. It not only wrapped up Loki's arc and the story's arc as well as the show. It not only wrapped up Loki's arc and the story's arc as well as the show. It also kickstarted the multiverse saga. And on the other hand, the Marvels debuted last week, and I'm sorry to say, but box office doesn't look too good for Marvel now. It has the worst MCU opening ever, which is kind of sad since I heard the movie is actually good, and Iman Vellani is definitely one of my favorite MCU actors, one of the new actors I mean. And Miss Marvel is one of my favorite characters along with Kate Bishop and Yelena. Honestly, I probably won't go see this movie. I'm gonna wait for it to be on streaming or something. But go give Marvel the support if you still want them to go ahead and make some great content again. And sticking with Marvel, we now know that Thor 5 might actually be in production. But Taika Waititi will not return as a director, and he said it himself, he won't be involved because he's already obligated to work on other projects. I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, since he gave us one of the best MCU and Thor movies in Thor Ragnarok, but also one of the worst MCU movies and Thor movies in Thor Love and Thunder. So we just have to wait and see who will take over to helm the next Thor project or movie. Deadpool 3 is also confirmed to still come out next year, which is wonderful news. It will come out on the 26th of July 2024, but unfortunately, it will be the only Marvel project coming out next year. Captain America Brave New World originally took over Deadpool's May date, but it seems like they have to go back for some reshoots, 4 months of reshoots exactly, which kind of seems like a lot. It seems like they're remaking the film from start. Sorry about that. But maybe this is some good news. Maybe they will improve on some of the faults the movie had and some the issues the MCU is currently going through. And before I continue, please go check out my other channel, Barry the Writer or Barry the Claire, where I released a new poetry video today on the same day as this one. I know I'm competing with myself here, but please go check it out. I promise you might like it or you probably won't, but either way, please go check it out. And let's continue with some pop culture stuff. Like I said, some huge Superman news. James Gunn confirmed that Superman Legacy will still come out on the 11th of July 2025. Production will start early next year, so maybe January or February, which is awesome. We already know who the cast is, and I look forward to this. Another James Gunn project, something that he produced and worked on, is Coyote versus Acme or ACME. You know, the company from Looney Tunes that the Coyote usually use for his bombs and stuff. Well, the movie has been shelved by Warner Discovery, but there seems to be a light at the end of the tunnel because apparently the movie director will sell it to other studios, which is amazing news because I really want to go watch this movie. According to some sources, it's on par with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which we know is one of the best live action cartoon hybrid movies, I guess you can call it. So this might be just as great. It's nothing like Space Jam or Looney Tunes Back in Action or even Space Jam 2, which was atrocious to say the least. But I really like the Coyote character, and it will be great. John Cena, I know stars in the movie as well. He is the lead actor, so maybe some more comedy from him will be awesome. I'm talking about John Cena. Let's talk about some wrestling. Apparently, CM Punk is on his way back to WWE. He even teased it on his Instagram stories, where he posted a video working out with the Survivor Series theme song. Now, I don't know if he's just playing around or if he's actually going to come back to WWE. I know some fans want him back, while others are a little skeptic. I mean, I'm skeptic as well, but I do love the guy's work. So maybe he'll come back as a part-time worker. I don't think he can do it full-time. He's prone to so many injuries. And on Raw on Monday, Drew McIntyre finally turned heel. Now, I'm a big stand for McIntyre, and it's great to see him turn heel. I just hope they actually do his storyline justice, and hopefully he will get the World Heavyweight Championship from Seth Rollins. And one last thing, did you know that they are planning to make a John Wick anime series? I love anime, I love John Wick, I love the gory parts of both. So it would be great to see a John Wick anime project coming out soon. And let me know what pop culture news I might have missed over the week. Or some stuff that I want or that you want to see featured next week. I know I definitely skipped over some stuff and rushed over others, but that shouldn't matter. Let's just enjoy everything pop culture together. Let's have a great week ahead. And join me next week on the Geekly Munchdown as we talk pop culture while I eat some snacks and you watch me eat some snacks. Or maybe you like the sounds, the ASMR. Who cares? Just let's have a great week.